What is going on, everyone? Back with another video. Today I will be taking a look at the Inertia, a custom flipper knife created by Mr. Alan Folts. The knife has a very futuristic look and feel and definitely differs from all the other knives I've ever shown on my channel. Now, I've attempted to contact Mr. Folts in the past a few times about creating a custom Inertia for me. But apparently he is a very busy person because I've never gotten a response. So when this Inertia appeared at a local knife shop, I hopped right on it. This may seriously be the only opportunity that I ever get to handle and own one of these beauties. I've searched all over the internet, and the Inertia is just one of those rarely seen models from its maker. The Inertia's design looks like it should be featured on a sci-fi show, but will its lightweight slim flipper knife be a drag on your pockets? Let's find out. The Inertia is a beautiful sight to behold, and feels nice and smooth in the hand. The handles are contoured rather nicely. There is no jimping anywhere on the knife. The cutouts on the ivory micarta scales allow a bit of color to show through from the anodized titanium liners, and matches quite nicely with the anodized pivot. The bolsters have also been treated to a light anodizing, which contrasts nicely with the surrounding parts. They are smooth to the touch, and all the edges are very well contoured. I will have to say, though, that the bolsters perpetually look dirty no matter how much I try to clean them. The backspacer is titanium and is raised above the rest of the scales. The edges are a bit sharp, but that does not cause any discomfort while the knife is being held or being handled. The locking tab features some very nice texturing, which I've never seen done on any other knife, and the pattern follows the overall futuristic theme. While the lockup looks early, it is an illusion due to the steep angle of the relief cut. D10 is nice and strong, just enough to generate the necessary energy to deploy the blade when the flipper is pulled or pushed. Deployment is simple, easy, and very fun. The flipper allows for ambidextrous use. Action is very smooth and snappy, considering that the knife is not running on any bearing system. Instead, Mr. Folts has simply chosen Teflon washers, and they are quite smooth. The internal stop pin is a nice touch and serves to clean up the appearance of the knife. The 3 1/4 inch CPM 154 blade is shaped in a very elegant and beautiful harpoon style with a recurved tanto edge. The flats are satin finish, which contrasts very nicely with the high polish of the grinds. Alan Folts' maker's mark is visible on the presentation side of the blade. There is a thumb ramp present, but as I've mentioned before, no jimping. The centering on the 2 Inertias that I handled were absolutely perfect with zero play in any direction. The pocket clip is a rather ordinary steel spring clip. It does not go really well with the overall futuristic theme of the knife, but the slim dimensions and strong tension makes it very functional. The overall weight is impressive as well, only tipping the scales at 4 1/4 ounce. Coupled with an overall close length of 4 1/2 inches makes for a very light everyday carry. The knife is an overall spectacle, beauty, and modern design. So this is a sure winner, right? Not exactly. The main letdowns of this knife is the fit and finish. The micarta on the locking side has what seems like an unfinished edge. The grinds are not completely symmetrical on both sides of the blade. A couple of decorative holes on the blade have uneven edges, and one even has a small chip. The area around the pivot screws on both sides have some sharp and jagged edges. It seems like the maker did not bother to finish them after milling out the opening. While this knife is brand new from the maker, the blade and bolster show scratches already. Also, the anodizing is uneven throughout the entire knife. I'm thinking Mr. Folts heat anodized with a torch. Upon inquiring at the dealer and also a bit of research online, it would seem that this is the norm for some of his work. I really hope not, because so many other makers out there have managed to showcase completed works without these types of issues. The very least expectation should be that the overall presentation to be clean and devoid of all unfinished edges and scratches, particularly on a full custom-made knife. I know I've said in the past that a few minor flaws on a custom-made knife gives it character and makes it special, but that does not excuse the above listed. But still, after staring and handling this knife, I was compelled to purchase the Inertia. The overall beauty and the smooth, snappy action was enough to win me over. I was able to overlook these issues because a knife of this style is not produced very often, particularly from Mr. Folts. The modern stylings of the Inertia is just irresistible and serves to round out my overall collection very nicely. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining me on another knife video. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. Take care, have a great day, and I will catch you guys on the next one.